Now, while most people realize it's a long journey for Santa on Christmas night, I'm going to tell you how it's done. Time travel. That's right. Santa has the ability to warp time. Hello, it's Santa, and I've come all the way from the North Pole to the Delish studios. They've laid out some cookies for me to try to see which have been on the nice list and which have been, well, a little bit on the naughty list. Now, Mrs. Claus is minding the store at the North Pole, getting the sleigh ready. But for me, I get to try these wonderful cookies. Without further ado, let's try some cookies, shall we? So let's see what we have here today. Chocolate chip cookies, absolute classic, and one of Santa's favorites. Let's try it and find out. Absolutely delish. Sweet, chocolatey, gooey, soft. This is definitely on the nice list this year. One of Santa's favorites. And of course, in between each cookie, Santa has to cleanse his palate. Nice cold milk. Delicious. Now we have something slightly different. These are the Delish lemon butter cookies. That sounds promising. Let's find out. Santa's not really a big fan of lemon, but I have to tell you, these are truly delish. Santa's definitely giving this a nice rating. I might need to take these home to Mrs. Claus, or maybe just for myself. And on to round number 3, we have the second most common Christmas cookie, the gingerbread man or woman. Let's see, they smell wonderful. They just smell decadent. Maybe too decadent. These might be on the naughty list. Let's find out. It's just so good, it melts in your mouth. I think Mrs. Claus is going to be surprised when I bring home some friends for her as well. A great cookie, even if a bit naughty. Now, this one is a little different from what I normally see on Christmas Eve. These are a toasted sesame cookie. Santa's not a big fan of sesame, but they look yummy. Let's find out. While sesame may not be Santa's favorite, it might be yours. The sesame gives it a very nice taste. Very good. Very, very good. Now, while I normally get things like chocolate chip cookies, or oatmeal, or even those lemon cookies were very good, I think these sesame cookies would be a nice change of pace come Christmas Eve. And you know, I think even the reindeer would like them. I definitely think this belongs on the nice list. May not be my favorite, but like I said, it could be yours. Let's see now. The people at Delish have given me something very interesting to try. Now, I've never seen a cookie quite like this. Wait a minute, it has potato chips in it. This I have to try. A chocolate chip potato chip cookie. Who would have thought such a thing? I know Rudolph didn't come up with this. I think the elves are going to like this one too. Potato chips and chocolate chips in a cookie. Who would think such a thing? They're magical. Well, almost as magical as me. I think the people at Delish have been playing on the naughty side just a wee bit. Oh my goodness, this is decadent. And I have to tell you, definitely something I'd like to see on Christmas Eve. This cookie gets an official naughty rating because it's just so different. I like it. Now, let's see what we have. It looks like a sugar cookie. Smells like a sugar cookie. Tastes like a sugar cookie. It's the all-time Christmas classic, the sugar cookie. Now, I know the people of Delish are watching what we do at the North Pole because these cookies were originated by one of our elves, Sugar Smack, one of the elves who helped pack Santa's toys. It's crispy, yet a little soft, very sweet, sort of like Mrs. Claus, if you will. Very good, and I'm going to give this a nice. Now let's see what we have. An absolute classic for Christmas. Snowball cookies. Not the kinds you use in snowball fights, mind you. And I have to tell you, I hope they taste as good as they look. The sweet, nutty center of them. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't use these in a snowball fight. These are going into Santa's tummy. These are definitely on the naughty list because they are absolutely decadent. Have you been in a snowball fight lately? Would you use these? I wouldn't. These are mine. Now, these cookies are something that Santa is not too familiar with. These may look like gingerbread cookies, but they're not. These are molasses cookies. Interesting. These are soft, as opposed to the gingerbread cookies, which are nice and crunchy. And I like both. This is definitely on the nice list. Very tasty. I think these would be Mrs. Claus approved. It comes towards the end of Santa's run, and I'm heading back to the North Pole. I like to relax with a nice, soft, gooey cookie. I like these molasses cookies. Good job, Delish. Now, as you can imagine, wrapping millions of toys, we have lots of trash that we have to recycle. We have paper and ribbon and packing and, well, even extra toy parts. Well, the elves had a great idea, and they came up with Santa's trash cookies. Now, there are potato chips instead of paper, and pretzels instead of ribbon, and even chocolate chip cookies instead of packing. And I have to tell you, this one, I can't wait to try. Tastes a lot better than wrapping paper. And I have to tell you, very, very good. Crunchy, sweet, a little salty, an excellent choice. I'm not sure about that name, Santa's Trash, but thank you, Delish. These are interesting and delicious. Ooh, potato chips. Despite having a naughty name of Santa's Trash, this cookie gets a nice thumbs up. Now remember, Santa's trash can be another man's treasure. We've come to the end of our tasting, and there's one more. And notice I didn't say cookie, and here's why. The elves have been in strong debate whether meringue is a cookie or not. I'm not weighing judgment on it, but look at these beautiful peppermint meringue cookies. I hope these are as delicious as they look. These are a Christmas classic. They're a candy cane waiting to be eaten as a cookie. Oops, did I say cookie? I don't want the elves to get upset. I think these qualify as a cookie, and they definitely qualify as one of Santa's favorites of the year. These peppermint meringue are delish. These I'm going to give a naughty and nice rating to, because whether you think that meringue is a cookie or not, this is absolutely delicious. And I'm going to tell you that elves, Mrs. Claus, and snowmen alike, they're going to love these, and so will you. Now, while most people realize it's a long journey for Santa on Christmas night, I'm going to tell you how it's done. Time travel. That's right. Santa has the ability to warp time. And that's how I go around the world in one night. Now, I'm going to take these cookies home with me all the way to the North Pole. Well, they may not make it all the way, but I will. But they're coming with me, and they are going to be enjoyed by the elves, Mrs. Claus, maybe even some of the reindeer. Come Christmas Eve, hopefully you'll leave out cookies for Santa. And why not try some of these delicious cookie recipes? You pick what you like best and make those, and I'm going to tell you, I will enjoy every single cookie you put out for me. I want to make a special thank you to the good boys and girls at Delish for having me. Have a wonderful, happy Christmas and a wonderful holiday season. You and your family, peace, love, and happiness.